So again, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, grade 7. We'll be going to another topic, which is getting started with MS Word or Microsoft Word. We'll be using Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word 2016, which is the latest, right? So just give me a second. Let me share my screen. Can you see my shared screen now?
Yeah.
All right. So again, getting started with MS Word. I know that you know already the topic, but there are some um, instance that you need to understand also some of the tools used in Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word 2016. Let's move forward. Introduc- Introduction to word processing. Again, a word processor is a device or software that can compose, edit, format, and print documents. Again, what are the properties of a word processor? Grade 7. Again, what are the properties of a word processor? A word processor can what? Grade 7. Again, a word processor can edit, compose, format, and print documents. Again, what are the characteristic of a word processor? What are the things that a word processor can do? Grade 7? Are you still with me, grade 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are those things that a word processor can do?
It can process, it can compose, edit, format, and print documents.
Correct, Richa. Right? Again, when you hear the word processor, it can actually compose, edit, format, and print documents. It is used to create various kinds of paperwork, legal documents, forms, and etc. It is its predecessor or the ancestor is the typewriter, which relied on mechanical system. And this predecessor usually used in old times, well, without computer. Now we're using computer. It's not only it is not mechanical. It is now what? If it is not mechanical system, we're using now electronic system. Okay, in order to work, it can create documents by imprinting letters as they were typed on the keyboard. It later evolved into an electric typewriter, and finally, with the spread of personal computers or PC, word processing was made through a software application, which is the MS Word. MS Word was first released on October 25th, 1983. By the way, again, the features of a word processor or MS Word. Now, we're talking about MS Word or Microsoft Word are to create, to edit, to format, to print, and to save. That's 5, right? Again, what are the features of MS Word? This is to create documents, to edit documents, to format, print, and to save. This is the MS Word. Again, what are those? Grade 7. What are the features of MS Word? There are 5. Grade 7. Hello, are you still with me? Grade 7. Anybody? Miguel? Anybody? What are again the features of an MS Word or the MS Word? Again, we have to create documents, edit documents, format, print, and to save. Okay. MS Word was first released on October 25th, 1983 under the name of multi-tool Word for Cinex systems. A Cinex system is discontinued operating system licensed by Microsoft. This is the first OS created by Microsoft. It was a non-GUI, okay, word processor. It was not very successful because Microsoft was not leading software on the market before during that time. Okay, what is GUI? GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. Okay, it's a non-GUI, so it doesn't contain a graphical user interface. There's no graphics there. Simply it's word, right? Again, it was not being successful during that time simply because Microsoft was not the leading software market during that time. In 1990, when Microsoft 3.0 or 3.0 was released, MS Word became a huge success. Word 97 introduced the assistant Clipit. Clipit is a graphic. It is actually an assistant wherein you can ask Clipit what are the tools to be used. No? It looks like a paper clip, which was an animated paper clip that provides help to users. Simply because during that time, Microsoft Office is still new and some of the users don't know some of those the function of the Microsoft or the tools being used in Microsoft Office. Word followed the same format up to release of the Word 2002. Okay, Microsoft Office 2002, which came from Windows XP. So are you familiar with Windows XP? Grade 7? Are you familiar with Windows XP? Did you discuss Windows XP?
Hello.
Yes, Rhea?
Yes.
Okay, did you discuss Windows XP with Ma'am Irene? I think Ma'am Irene discussed Windows XP already in the introduction. Microsoft Office 2003 was first released that bundled with MS Word with MS Office. Okay, Microsoft Office. Okay, applications. The release of the program is in bundled continued until the latest release. The Microsoft Office 2007 first introduced the ribbon in MS Word. Have you seen the ribbon? I will discuss the ribbon later. Again, Microsoft Office 2007 first introduced the ribbon in MS Word interface. MS Word 2010 further improvised the interface and brought back the File tab, which was replaced with the window logo in 2007 versions. Now, MS Word 2013 and MS Word 2016 share the same look and icon except for the green title bar found in 2016. That's the latest actually. All in all, improvements at MS Word were not visually obvious to regular user as improvements in other MS Office applications. MS Word 2013 allowed editing of PDF files. You can edit PDF files. At the same time, because PDF files are non-editable file. But MS Word 2016 connected to the program SharePoint, which allowed users to instantly share the file within an organization's website. Have you seen the SharePoint? Okay, the SharePoint is what we are using right now. Again, Rhea, the SharePoint, Keisha, Nicole, are what we are using right now. We're using SharePoint. Okay? The Google Slides, the one that we're using right now, it is actually SharePoint. All right? That is one of the improvement of MS Word 2016. MS Word Backstage View. Okay? The Backstage View started in MS Word or MS Office 2010. It can be triggered by clicking the File tab. The Backstage refers to the screen that totally hides the view of the editable document in MS Word, just like this one. Okay? Have you seen this one? This is actually the Backstage. Okay, you can see the info. You can actually um, make the document. Everyone, are you still with me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
please turn on your camera. Again, the backstage view, you can actually see the information of the document, protect the document, inspect the document. Those are the characteristic of the backstage view. Let's move now to the MS Word ribbon interface. Since MS Word 2007, the ribbon has been used by the program to display icons and features. This is the default ribbon of MS Word. Okay, this is the ribbon that I'm actually talking to. Okay, you can see this one in your MS Word. You can see the home, insert, tab, design, layout, references, mailing, review, and view. Okay, which makes it more convenient to use. Starting a document. When MS Word launches, the backstage view defaults of the new tab presents templates for a new document. Usually, the blank documents option is really selected to start from the scratch. When you're going to open or make a document, it will actually launch a blank document. Okay? Opening document or creating new document, it will create a blank document. Okay? And there are some choices to use, right? These are the what? The defaults. You can use a default format if you want. This procedure of going to the File tab and Start New Document can also be done when another document is active. It will simply create a second window with a blank document. Okay, if in case you already have an open document, you can just click the File tab to start a new document. Okay, File and then New. So you can now start a new document. The keyboard shortcut Control N or Control New can also be clicked when an open document to trigger MS Word to start a new document. Aside from starting MS Word with a blank document, the backstage view of the new tab also refers online or offers online templates. Use the search field to find the document type you want to use like newsletters, business card, labels, and etc. If you're connected to the internet, it will download more templates online. Yes, that's one of the feature again of MS Word 2016. Moving around the document. It is necessary to move around the document. A mouse with a middle scroll bar or scroll key function is an excellent way to scroll documents up and down. Else, the mouse can also use to drag the scroll bar of MS Word to navigate the document. The keyboard can also be used to navigate the document. I know that you already know this one, right? The status bar. This is one important feature of an MS Word because status bar will give you an idea what is going on with your document. The status bar located at the bottom right side of the MS Word window shows the current progress of a certain executed action in the program. Correct. I will let you see the status bar later. The status bar can be a great tool to determine if the program is busy doing something, including scheduled tasks such as saving recovery copies or reopening or opening large documents. When a program is doing something, it is best to wait for the task to be completed before doing another task to avoid overloading the program or to avoid multitasking, right? Because the more documents or the more processes you make, tendency is it will hang up. The X button can be used to cancel the task. Okay. Quick formatting. MS Word offers a quick formatting option which can be applied on text on the document. Highlight the text that needs to be formatted and the quick format option pops up near the end of the last character of the highlighted document or highlighted text. The pop-up can be used to bold, italicize, enlarge, or change the style of the font. Just like once the cursor have been moved away from the pop-up box, it disappears and can be made appear again by right-clicking the highlighted text. Just like this one. When you highlight, automatically, it will pop up. Okay? you can actually change the text to bold, italicize, underline, change color, change font style, font size, and all of those. Question so far with introduction to Microsoft Office or Microsoft Word, grade 7.
None.
Okay, we still have 30 minutes left, all right? What I want you to do is I want you to go to your LMS. Again, I want you to go to your LMS. I will stop my share screen. I want you to go to the LMS and go to activity number 1, creating documents. Okay? Creating documents. I'll be waiting for your answers until the end of the day. That's around 5 p.m. Right? In creating your documents, you'll be asked about my experience in creating documents. You need to write an essay about your experience in creating documents, at least 400 words about your
100
experience.
words.
400 words, Lavin. Yes, that's correct. That's true. And answer it in your LMS. Right? Am I making that clear? Hi, Lavin. How are you doing?
I I removed all the things that get spilled.
All right. Again, I want you to go to your LMS and answer activity number 1, creating documents. Again, you're asked to make
Number one.
say for about or at least 400
Thank you.
words.
I'll get it.
Or yes, Lavin, what was that again?
Something's happening.
Something's happening where?
One item.
Yes, correct. Am I making that clear, grade 7?
Yeah.
Oh, you're given around 5 p.m. to answer all of those or to give an essay around 400 words. Right? Thank you for your time, grade 7. I only have 5 students. Right? Thank you for your time. Again, hope to see you soon. Right? Have a nice day, grade 7. Bye-bye.
Fine. Thank you, Chair.